We have no quorum completely, actually. This is something, I don't know whether to call it quorum or what. Can that bell be rung, Sergeant Atam, for 10 minutes? Honorable Kisila, you are determined. I think we need to make you the Sorry? So majority want to take credit. Majority leader. You want to take credit. Or it was your work. Okay. You can stop the bell. Close the door. Yeah. Very well. Thank you, members, for this. I think we can start off. Good afternoon, honorable members. Welcome to this afternoon sitting. Let us make it very brief, if we can, so that we can move to something else. Clerk, start us off.
Order number 1, administration of oath.
Next order.
Order number 2, communication from the chair.
Next order.
Order number 3, messages.
Next order.
Order number 4, petitions.
Next order.
Order number 5, papers.
At this point, may I invite Honorable Dominic Maitha, I believe somebody is holding his brief, to come forward and present some papers. Honorable Molly.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I'm Paul Mwanzia Muli, representing my good people of Kidimani Ward and Vice Chair of this committee implementation. Honorable Speaker, I wish to lay the following paper on the table of this assembly today, Tuesday, 5th August 2025. Report on implementation of House resolution by Select Committee on Agriculture regarding implementation status of Mafoko, Kemutua, Motitoni, and Katoloni Slaughterhouse. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Next order.
Order number 6, notices of motion.
Once again, may I invite Honorable Paul Muli to come forward and give a notice of motion on behalf of Honorable Dominic Maitha, Chairperson Committee on Implementation. Proceed.
Once again, I'm Paul Mwanzia Muli, representing great people of Kidimani Ward, and I'm committee member of this committee as the Vice Chair. Honorable Speaker, I wish to give notice of motion that pursuant to Standing Order 188, this House adopt the report on implementation of House resolution by Select Committee on Agriculture regarding implementation status of Mafoko, Kemutua, Mutitoni, and Katoloni Slaughterhouse, laid on table on House on Tuesday, 5th August 2025. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. Next order.
Order number 7, statements.
May I invite Honorable Vincent Mutie, Chairperson Health and Emergency Services Committee, to come forward and present a statement. Honorable Felix Ngoi is holding brief for Honorable Felix Ngui is holding brief for Honorable Vincent Mutie, Chairperson Health and Emergency Service Committee. Unfortunately, I have learned that the seeker of the motion, Honorable Mary Ndena, is not present. I had seen her this morning, and as it is our practice, Honorable Felix Ngui, you may not proceed with it. But thank you very much for offering to do that. Thank you. That particular statement, we'll have now to take time before it is presented to the ballot committee, because it has come here so many times, and so as a punishment to the seeker, it should take time. All right, next order.
Order number 8, special motion, approval of vetting report of the chairperson of the Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee.
May I invite at this point Honorable Mwaki Musila, Chairperson, Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee, to come forward and move the motion. Honorable Ndambuki is holding brief for Honorable Mwaki Musila. You are welcome.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. As you've mentioned, I'm holding brief for Honorable Mwaki Musila, who is not in today. Honorable Speaker, I beg to move the motion that, pursuant to Standing Order number 190, Suborder 5, this House adopts the report of Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee on approval hearing of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai as Chairperson of the Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 5th August 2025, and pursuant to the provisions of sections 4 and 9 of the Public Appointments, County Assemblies Approval Act 2017, and section 34, subsection 3 of the Affordable Housing Act 2024. This House approves the nomination of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai as Chairperson of the Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee. I wish to call upon Honorable Muli to second.
Thank you.
I second.
Thank you, Honorable Muli. I now propose the question that, pursuant to Standing Order 190, Suborder 5, this House adopts the report of Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee on approval hearing of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai as Chairperson of the Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 5th August 2025, and pursuant to provisions of Section 4 and 9 of the Public Appointments County Assemblies Approval Act 2017 and Section 34, subsection 3 of Affordable Housing Act 2024. This House approves the nomination of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai as Chairperson of Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee. Before I invite members to debate this matter, I request the mover to come and highlight on the report.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker, and I request the House to be with me. I'll be very brief. And Honorable Speaker, I'm going to read the report prepared by the Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee on the approval hearing of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai for the position of Chairperson, County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee of the Machakos, prepared August 2025. Honorable Speaker, I request the House to be with me on page 6 of the report. I'm going to read the chairman's forward. Honorable Speaker, pursuant to section 34, subsection 2A and 34, subsection 3 of the Affordable Housing Act 2024, Her Excellency the Governor of Machakos County nominated Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai for appointment as Chairperson of the County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee of Machakos County. A notice of nomination sent to the County Assembly through letter reference number GMC/OOG/122/25 and dated 3rd March 2025 was received for the said position. Pursuant to Standing Order number 39, Suborder 1, the Speaker of the County Assembly read the message of Her Excellency the Governor, Machakos County, communicating the name of the nominee on Wednesday, 16th July 2025. Further, in compliance with Section 7, subsection 1, and Section 9, subsection 1 of the Public Appointments, County Assemblies Approval Act 2017, and Standing Order number 190, suborder 5F. The name of the nominee was committed to the Committee on Transport, Roads and Public Works for vetting, and thereafter table a report to the House within 21 days for approval. The Clerk of the County Assembly, in accordance with Article 196, Subarticle 1 of the Constitution, Sections 7, Subsection 5 and 10 of the Public Appointments, County Assemblies Approval Act 2017, and Standing Order number 42, Suborder 5 and Suborder 6, proceeded to place an advertisement in the print media on 18th July 2025 to invite members of the public to attend the approval hearing and or submit any information or comments by way of sworn affidavits on the suitability of the appointment of the nominee. By close of the submission deadline on 22nd July 2025, the committee had not received any written information concerning the nominee from the members of the public. In the same advertisement, the Clerk of the County Assembly notified the public that the Committee on Transport, Roads and Public Works would conduct the approval hearings at the Assembly along Mwatu Angoma Road on Monday, 28th July 2025. The nominee appeared before the committee as scheduled on Monday, 28th July 2025 for vetting in the approval hearing as required by the stated laws. The committee, in its assessment of the nominee, was guided by Section 7, Subsection 8, Section 7, Subsection 9, and Section 8 of Public Appointments, County Assemblies Approval Act 2017. Finally, the committee observed that the nominee met the requirements of Chapter 6 of the Constitution, demonstrated knowledge and experience of the portfolio to which he had been nominated, had the requisite academic qualifications, training, and professional experience, and had scored above the pass mark of 60% set by the committee after scoring an average mark of 90.6%. Having conducted the approval hearing of the nominee, the committee recommends that the House approves the appointment of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai for the position of chairperson to the County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee of Machakos County. The committee is grateful to the offices of the Speaker and that of the Clerk of the County Assembly for the support accorded during the execution of this task. I also wish to express my appreciation to the honorable members of the committee who sacrificed their time to participate in this exercise. Additionally, the committee acknowledges the support given by the Secretariat in compilation of this report. On behalf of the Committee on Transport, Roads and Public Works, it is my duty and pleasure to present to the House the second report on Committee on Transport, Roads and Public Works on the approval hearing of Mr. Joseph Mutua Ngayai for appointment to the position of Chairperson, County Rural Urban Affordable Housing Committee in Machakos County. Signed, Honorable Mwoki Musila. Honorable Speaker, the committee in the report has attached in the annexure requisite documents that the nominee was requested to table before the committee during the vetting process. And Honorable Speaker, as the House peruses through the annexure, allow me to go to the committee's findings on page 20 of the report. The committee, having considered the nominee, field questionnaire, curriculum vitae, and oral submissions during the approval hearing, made the following observations on the nominee's suitability for appointment as a chairperson of the county committee. 1A, that the nominee is a citizen of Kenya and holds a Kenyan identity card. B, that the nominee has the required academic qualifications, having secured a bachelor's degree in land economics and a supplementary master's degree. C, that the nominee has relevant work experience, having worked in the Ministry of Roads and Public Works and the Civil Servants Housing Fund scheme in the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. D, that the nominee portrayed satisfactory knowledge of the sector in which he has been nominated for appointment. E, that the nominee has met the requirements under Chapter 6 of the Constitution and has never been charged in any court of law. F, that the nominee has no potential conflict of interest. G, that the nominee has resided in Machakos County for more than 5 years. Recommendations. Having considered the suitability, capability, and integrity of the nominee pursuant to the provisions of Section 7 of Public Appointments, County Assembly's Approval Act of 2017, the committee recommends that the House approves the nomination for appointment of Mr. Joseph Mutuangayai by Her Excellency the Governor as chairperson of the County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee of Machakos County. Honorable Speaker, the committee is grateful to your office and that of the clerk for the relentless support through the process of compiling this report. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you very much, Honorable Member. I now invite members to debate this motion. Okay. Honorable Kitaka, Honorable Katangi.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I am Francis Kitaka, representing Dalane Ward. Having listened carefully and followed through the report, I want to support and also congratulate the committee for the good work. Honorable Speaker, there are basic things that would look into for a potential occupant of the said office, and we want to believe that a committee at work is assembly at work. This is a job that has been well done, and the appointee, the nominee scored 90%, quite a good score. So I would wish that we decidedly give this job to the appointee. Thank you, Madam Speaker. I support.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Katangi, then Honorable
Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Leader.
Felix Ngoi, representing the people of Katangi. Madam Speaker, I want to start by applauding the chair and the committee on roads and transport for the good work that they have done. Madam Speaker, the position that we are talking about here, it is the chairperson on the County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing, which is a very important office. As you know that affordable housing is one of the national government's agenda to make sure that the people of Kenya get affordable housing. So this is a very serious position, very important position, and it's the right time that we ought to approve this report so that we can have a chair in office. Reading at the report from the committee, it clearly displays that the nominee met requirements of Chapter 6, which is a fundamental guide to appointments in offices, in public offices. And it also reads that he had all requisite academic qualifications. So without much ado, because we believe in our chair and the committee, and they have done a very good job, and bear in mind that this is a very important position that we need filled, I support that we approve this nominee so that he can get into office and get the work moving immediately. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. Honorable Kavio.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I want to support the report, not from the view of the 90% that Honorable Kitaka is alluding to, because from the previous experience in this house, the 90% sometimes don't mean much. But I want to support from the view of the attachment and the experience that the nominee has, and having schooled at the University of Nairobi, where I happen to have been, and the majority leader. Nora is the clerk is also indicating that she also belongs there. The record speaks for itself. It is the products from that institutions are the best, adding the experience that the nominee has for over 30 years in the same industry. So that means that the nominee fits in the office that he has been nominated for. And also to congratulate Honorable Katangi for acknowledging that what the national government is doing in terms of housing is a very good initiative that the current regime and William Samoei Ruto is undertaking. It is true that affordable housing is a critical, and it's a way to the future. So we hope the nominee, with the experience that he carries with him, is going to help and fast track the housing agenda, because within Machakos County we have we have space, and we also have some housing that were done a long time ago by the municipalities that, if upgraded and a good policies is put in place, those can be a game changer for both for the county and even for the residents of Machakos. And it is a self-explanatory report that do not need a lot of emphasis. And if the House allows, we can just proceed and adopt the report at its ease, so that the member can hit the ground running and deliver to the people of Machakos. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I think we end it there, and I call upon the mover to come and respond.
Thank you, Honorable Speaker. I thank the House for their contribution, and I call upon them to support the recommendations of the report submitted by the Committee on Transport, Roads and Public Works in regards to the appointment or approval of Mr. Joseph Mutuangayai. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member. I now put the question that, pursuant to Standing Order 190, Suborder 5, this House adopts the report of Transport, Roads and Public Works Committee on approval hearing of Mr. Joseph Mutuangayai as Chairperson of Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee, laid on the table of the House on Tuesday, 5th August 2025, and pursuant to the provisions of Section 4 and 9 of the Public Appointment County Assemblies Approval Act 2017 and Section 34, subsection 3 of the Affordable Housing Act number 2024, this House approves the nomination of Mr. Joseph Mutuangayai as Chairperson of Machakos County Rural and Urban Affordable Housing Committee. As many as are the opinions say ayes, as many of the contrary opinions say nay, the ayes have it. Before we adjourn, I like to say this. We are experiencing hitches of quorum every time we start our plenary. I'd urge members, please come early. So we start early, finish early. Isn't that so, members? Yeah, so let's just cooperate. Let's not keep on ringing this bell. Does it message to us, especially when we just start ringing the bell, we are on hazards. So it is clear to the public that there is a hitch of quorum. So let's not give that members or public that benefit of getting to know us so much. Thank you, members. The House now adjourns to Wednesday, 6 August 2025 at 10 a.m. in the morning. See you then, members.